I spend most of my time right over there melting down the day's biggest news stories into a fine topical brass, which I cast into an engraved case on an ebonized plinth with an enameled dial and visible escapement to create the exquisite Brucco de la 13 mantel clock that is my monologue. But sometimes, folks, I crash a stolen dune buggy into a clam shack, mainline some Everclear, snap a fin off a propeller of an abandoned fishing boat, and stick it to a dirty Frisbee with some chewing gum from a bus station urinal to set out the transient's crackpot sundial of news that is my segment. Meanwhile, royalty. That's right there. It's a message of hope is what that is. Meanwhile, according to a new study, procrastination can make you depressed and poor. But you know what? It's late, you're tired, be depressed and poor tomorrow. Researchers reached their conclusion after studying the procrastination habits of Swedish university students. And we have one of the Swedes' video interviews here. Meanwhile, ever since Daniel Craig announced he was done as James Bond, producers have been hunting for a new actor to take over the role, naming only 3 criteria: British, male, and 30-something. Damn it. If only I were British. Well, we got big news this week when reports emerged that there is a frontrunner to play Bond, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Sorry, I meant Johnson. Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Meanwhile, a Wisconsin canal was clogged by melted butter after a dairy plant fire. Well, why should Wisconsin's canals be any different than everyone who lives there? Meanwhile, gas station heroin was just banned in Ohio. That headline again, something called gas station heroin has been legal in Ohio this whole time. The actual name of this newly banned drug is tianeptine, an antidepressant that can mimic the effect of opioids. Well, if this keeps up, I might start thinking it's not a good idea to buy my antidepressants at a gas station. Meanwhile, as part of erectile dysfunction research, scientists gave pigs bionic boners. Wow. The new Charlotte's Web is intense. Meanwhile, on New Year's Eve, a town in the UK was forced to cancel its fireworks display because of the presence of a masturbating walrus. Of course, that's just polite. It would be impossible for him to concentrate with all the noise. Wildlife experts said fireworks would have distressed the animal after it turned up to relax for some me time in the coastal town. One resident said of the self-pleasuring animal's appearance, "It's the first time I've ever seen one. It's huge. You respect nature when you see something of that size." Also, the walrus. Meanwhile, in Oops-a-daisy news, a UK medical practice mistakenly texted its patients that they had aggressive lung cancer when they meant to text Merry Christmas. Honest mistake, we've all done it. Still not as bad as a week later when they accidentally mailed a letter saying, "We have your family in an abandoned shed in the woods. You will never find them. Oops, we meant Happy New Year." We'll be right back.